Hi, Julia Watts here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're looking at Sentimentally Yours. We're looking at the brand new Festive collection for 2024. And I thought it might be interesting or useful to actually create a card using some of the adornments, in fact the 4 adornment sets that are in the new collection, rather than using the new fancy frames. New fancy frames are absolutely brilliant. I've done some videos of those already. But I thought, as I said, it might be useful to actually use the add-ons all together. So we're using the berry sprigs. Oh, let's see if I can see it. Berry sprigs, which you've got 10 dies in this set, and it's an A6 set. They all come on a magnetic sheet, and you've got left and right for each design. There's 5 different designs. Then we've got the fir and holly sprigs. So again, we've got left and right. We've got 2 fir sprigs, and we've got 2 different sizes of the holly, and they are hollow holly. They're not. They haven't got debossed detail in them. So there's 8 dies on that set. Then we've got the Festive Poinsettia 2, which I've used a lot, and there's 10 dies on this set, different sizes of poinsettias for you. And then we're using the holly branches, and this coordinates with the holly fancy frame, and there's 2 dies on this set, but they are quite large dies. So those are the 4 sets we're using. I'm also using from the previous Festive collection from a couple of years ago the bare branches and pine cones, and I'm also using the Poinsettia Flourish embossing folder as well. Okay, and you'll find the products I'm using, well, the new ones, over on my website, which is juliawattscrafts.co.uk, and you'll also find them over at Phil's store, Honeypot Crafts. Okie dokie. So what I thought we'd do is make a wreath, and I've got it planned out. And what I do is I kind of cut them all, and then take a photograph, and then there's nothing, it ends up nothing like the photograph, because obviously you place them all and then you have to move them, don't you? so there's the picture. That's what we're aiming at, but it'll look nothing like that when we actually do it. It's just something for me to refer to. Oh dear. Right, so like I said, I've got everything, all these bits cut out. So, and I've also got the Festive Wishes, and this comes within the mistletoe fancy frame, and I've already glued that together. I've cut it with the Imperial Red Luster card, so it's got that lovely kind of shimmer to it, and I've also used the forest green card there. Okay, so that's going to go in the middle of our wreath. And we've got our mats and layers here on a 7x7 card. So we've got in the background, let's see if I can tilt it, you've got on the green layer, you've got the debossed double stitch squares, then we've got Imperial Red, and then we've got the debossed double stitch squares cut out of pure white, and then embossed it with the Poinsettia Flourish. Right, so the base of our wreath is going to be the beautiful holly frame, not what they call it, holly flourishes. And you can see we've got that beautiful debossed detail in the leaves. And so I think what we're going to do is let's just place them to begin with and figure out what I was aiming at. I think I was going to do them like that to fill the card. It doesn't have to be a perfect round. They're going to overlap, so like that. Let's move those out of the way so you can see properly. Right, so let's get these stuck down. There's going to be a lot of gluing and sticking, so obviously fast forward. I was going to stick it down in the background, but then you won't really see where we're at, will you? So they don't all have to be stuck down because it's a wreath. Oh, my glue's top heavy. Let's have there, like that. Obviously it's an embossed background, so it won't want to stick, and it's warm, so doubly won't want to stick. And the glue's just pouring out of the nozzle because it's warm. The joys of summer and making Christmas cards in the summer. Nothing like getting you in the mood for it, really, is there? We like to moan, don't we? Okay. And then we'll do to make our round. How many of you started doing Christmas cards already? I only do them because I have to at this time of year. The other layers on top will actually secure it. Don't worry if there's a little bit that goes off the edge. You don't want to go off the edge of your 7x7 card though, because if you do that, then obviously it's not going to fit in the envelope. It's always a challenge when you've got layers anyway. And I would suggest that you use plain cardstock, like the white's really good, because then if you do get glue everywhere, you won't actually see it. Right, that's that. Then I thought what we'd do is perhaps bring in, what should we do next? What did I do next? Let's have a look. Okay. Don't know what I did next. Let's bring in some twigs. I've got some twigs. This is, what colour is this? This is coffee bean card. Might not see much of them. Oh, that's too much glue. So if you're like me, getting too much glue out, get a piece of kitchen roll and you can just dab it on your kitchen roll and then you'll get rid of some of the excess. Let's have one there. I love these. It's good, as it just shows you how good a set is when you bring it out year in, year out. And I've seen within the Crafting with Phil Martin and Sentimentally Yours group, quite a few people are using these bare branches already for their Christmas cards this year, which is lovely to see. So if you're not a member of the Crafting with Phil Martin and Sentimentally Yours Facebook group, do ask to join that. Because Phil does do some exclusive giveaways for the lovely members in that group, and of course it's great to see inspiration in there, lots of sneaky peeks and things, so it's a good group to be a member of. I don't like the amount of glue that gets wasted in the heat, because it comes out the nozzle. Let's have that one there. So it's just to give us a little bit of contrast, like so. Then the holly leaves, I've actually, because they're open in the centre, I've actually embossed them with the falling snow embossing folder. It does look a bit like they're a little bit diseased, I think. They've got warts. But it just adds a little bit of texture, so you could actually do it with any embossing folder if you wanted. I've used Emerald Pool to cut out the what's it called? Oh, I'm sorry, I can't remember the names. What's it called? Fir and holly leaves. Nothing complicated. Yes, this is Emerald Pool. So just so we've got different colours of green, because obviously there are different colours of green going around. So we're just stacking these, putting them randomly around here now. Let's have that one down here. I mean, you could, if you've got one of those moss covered wreaths, you know, the proper ones, you can actually use your die cuts to make a proper wreath to go, you know, on your wall as part of your Christmas decor. those. Let's bring in, these are some of your berry branches, I think they're called. Let me just check. Yeah, berry sprigs. And these have been cut using the Olive Grove card. So again, another different green. So let's bring those in now. Maybe we might want those, I don't know, let's have them there. That's a lefty, that's a lefty, that's got to go that way, so that's a righty. Can go in there. I think it is quite a good idea to have, you know, little bags of your die cuts, so when you get them to do, you know, have a session, and then they're there on hand for you to use when you want to use them. Even if you're not in the mood for making Christmas cards, you could, if you've got a manual die cutting machine, or if you've got any electricity outside, you can take your machine outside and do some outdoors cutting. Why not? Why not? I'm not going to put pearls on all the berries of these. There's just too many. Let's go for our diseased holly leaves now. I should say textured. They're not diseased, they're textured. Where should we have that? Let's tuck one in there. Another big one. I want it there. Let's have it coming out the other way, can't we? Let's have it there. So you're making it up as I'm going along. If you've got all your die cuts, it's going to look fine regardless. It'll be fine. Let's have one here. Let's have one over here somewhere. Tuck it under that. The benefit of not sticking everything down properly, you can tuck things in. I've only got 3 of those. I've got 3 of those. I don't know why I've only got 3 of those, but we've only got 3. Oh, I think I was going to stick those under the poinsettia. Let's get the poinsettias on first. Yes, I was going to do that because I was going to do, let's have a look, 3 groups of poinsettias, and we're not sticking them together, we're going to do them singly. So let's give them a bit of shape. Do the standard thing that I tend to do, sticking my forefinger underneath and pushing with my thumb. Like so. I'll probably flatten out anyway, but I think it's nice to at least attempt to give them a little bit of shape. I might have put an extra couple in here that I'm not going to use, but we'll see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I didn't. 3 groups of 3. Right, So where do we want them? Let's have, we'll probably have a big one down here, maybe there's 3 there, maybe, like that. Then that one, and that small one there. These 2 like that. How does that look? That looks alright, doesn't it? Right, let's get them glued. Little clusters. Obviously if you wanted to, you could double them up. So you've got 2 on each, as each flower. I've done that before, so let's do something different. A tiny one. Ooh, there you go. So there's 10 dies in the set, so you just need to run them through once. So I've used 9. Stick. Do a big one. Wreaths are always really popular at Christmas. I think it's nice to use the embellishment dies, because I think the main focus this time is going to be on those beautiful fancy frames. So it's nice to have a bit of me time for the embellishment dies. That doesn't want to stick. Right, so let's get these white ones in. So these are one of the berry sprigs, because remember there's quite a few berry sprigs. I think we said, yeah, there's 10 dies in the berry sprigs. So let's have this one somewhere as well. I'll be able to see it. So let's have it perhaps there like that. Got a bit of extra glue there that I didn't really want. And I'm going to put the other one. I think we're actually going to put 2 on there and not give this set any. So we're going to put another one down here. Let's get rid of some of that. Don't want that to be so long. Get underneath. There we go. Cool. Looking good. So let's add a pearl to each of the poinsettias. So my glue's blobbing. I do all of them, and I'm going to put the pearls will actually help the poinsettias stick as well. I'm going to put 1 in each corner as well. So that's all my glue. And I think because I'm running low on my gold. Well, let's go gold. That should be alright. I'm running very low on my 8mm in my gold. Use my pearly pickup tool. I think we only need an 8 here. Have an 8 in this. Oh, come here. Got glue in the back of it now, and you won't want to be picked up. I think we'll want 5s on the rest. That's an 8. I'll keep that to one side. I could put the 3 in the little ones, but we're going to go for a 5. Coming along nicely, isn't it? I know you can't answer me. Well, you can, but I can't hear you. That's not so bright, that gold. Let's have that one. Right. What have we got here? 3s, 5s. I think that's a $1 one as well. There we go. So the pearls are only available from Honeypot Crafts. I'm not sure what they've got left. Do go and have a look. I don't think we've got enough. I think we're going to have to go 5s around the edges, which is fine. Don't need the big ones, do we? A few pearls just really brighten it up. Oh, missed the glue entirely. Good job, it dries clear and matte, isn't it? I think that's a more silver, that one. Don't want that one. Let's have this one. Okay. See if my corners are lined up nicely. Oh, I need to make sure I know which way my card's opening as well. Yeah, corners aren't too bad. So now we just need to stick our sentiment on. Let's put those to one side for now. So Festive Wishes is going to go in the centre. Let's add some, this is a bit of U-mount, which you can cut it to whatever size you want to. I'm not sure if I've got any more of these left actually. It's really good and it's really flexible, double-sided tape. See, I can just cut it down easily. It doesn't gunk up your scissors either. I used to love this when I used to work with Creative Expressions. Sue and I used to use loads of it. She probably still does. And the handy thing is as well, you can actually, it's not like normal double-sided adhesive. You can actually fetch it off if it's not in the right place. So it's a bit more forgiving. Let's see if I can get this straight in the centre. Looks pretty good to me. There we go. There's our wreath, all done. Happy with that. Let's hold it up to the camera so you can see. All our different foliage. You can see the twigs poking through. Lots of different colours of green in there. And our beautiful embossed background. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful. But a different way to use the embellishment set. As I said, you can find everything over on my website, juliawattscrafts.co.uk. You can also find it over on Phil's shop on Honeypot Crafts. Do like and subscribe if you're not already on my YouTube channel. I love to read your comments. And do watch out for all the other videos. There's quite a few videos with this new festive collection. Thank you for watching.